Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Will, and I've been doing some thinking. And go. Head jokes, okay? Another head joke, and one more. Because I get the whole, yeah, I got a big dome, and hey, but look, what else am I going to do with a dome this size but think? Hey, that's a freebie to all you haters out there. But anyway, was doing some thinking and was watching some TV this morning, and I turned it to Meet the Press and quickly turned 2.5 seconds later because I saw probably one of the scariest human beings I've ever seen. His name was Ted Turner. He looked like something straight out of a George Romero movie. Zombie makeup, everything. I mean, just the eyes. I mean, dude, with all that money, you can't do something about your eyes or the pale skin. He was just disturbing looking, and some of the things he was saying was even more disturbing. But I quickly turned the channel to This Week with George Stephanopoulos, and I learned two things. One, I learned that the pundits like Donna Brazile and so forth are cautiously optimistic about the whole Obama transition because they know, as well as I know, that change was just that, a platitude, because change officially dies tomorrow at 10:45 when Obama officially nominates Hillary Rodham Clinton, the junior senator from New York, to be his chief foreign policy officer, and the official title would be Secretary of State. Now, this is the same Obama who said that this woman was a person who has poor judgment because she voted for a war or authorized permission for war in October of 2002 when he was giving a speech about 20 minutes long with about a one line saying how he was against the war as a state senator. But you know what? Hey, hypocrisy doesn't matter to you Obamanites or you Obama worshipers. It doesn't matter to you that, this is the same guy who's, and the same people in the press and the same people on his campaign team who are now on his transition team, who are now in his cabinet, who said that, wink, wink, if you get Hillary, you get Bill, and if he gets into the White House, he's going to have panty raids every Friday at 8:30. So these are the same people who try to just drag the Clinton name through the mud so that you wouldn't vote for him, but yet now they're going to make her the chief foreign policy officer. I mean, that means she runs all our embassies. That means she implements our foreign policy all around the world. Now, you're going to say Obama has the ideas? Come on, people. Hillary tried to tell us, a million times how this man is an empty suit, he's inexperienced, and has no foreign policy credentials or experience whatsoever. So why do you think Obama picked her? Because she's the one with the foreign policy experience. Why do you think he keeps digging up the dead bodies from all the way back to the Carter administration and the Clinton administration? Because he doesn't have the experience. He doesn't have the ideas. Because he's just going to regurgitate the same old people who have the same old faded ideas, who had the same old rotten results. And what's the definition of insanity, people? Let me tell you, it's doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting the different results. It's insane in the membrane, and that is totally, thanks to Cypress Hill, the description of the Obama administration and the way it's shaping up. The press is not going to tell you what a disaster this is shaping up to be. They're not going to tell you how Rahm Emanuel is the hatchet man for the old Clinton administration. They're not going to tell you how some of the other people that he's thinking about bringing into the fold are just some of the same old faces because, one, the press doesn't want to seem like they've been bamboozled. So they're going to gloss all over it. And, the second thing I learned from watching George Stephanopoulos, and this goes out to the Republicans. I just want to ask you a question. Republican pundits, are you eunuchs now? You know why I asked that question? Because it seems like you have no balls. What happened? All this kumbaya singing with the Lord kind of thing, and you got a disaster in the form of Obama tsunami coming our way, but yet you people are not speaking up? Do you understand that if you do not speak up now, you will rest in peace? Forget about holding your peace. You will rest in peace because you will end up beaten and bloody by the curb, just like you did in '08 and 2010, and again beaten and bloody in 2012. You need to speak up now. Stand for the American people against what's coming, and if you don't, the American people will punish you again for not speaking up. I mean, you already pretty much got away with murder by allowing an ultra-conservative nut job like George W. Bush, the commander and thief, to get in office for 8 years, and didn't speak up against him, who did not represent conservative values and Republican morals. He did not represent those. And the American people punished you for it. But if you again allow Obama to run roughshod, him and George Soros and MoveOn.org over the American people, they will punish you again. So speak up. Change is going to die tomorrow at 10:45. This is your opportunity. I'm no Republican, but we only have two parties, Democrat and Republican. So I'm asking the opposition party to speak for me, because we don't have anybody else sure as hell the Democrats are not going to speak against their Messiah. So Republicans, stand up. And everybody else, hold this guy accountable. And you know what? Black people, this is my message to you. I've been hearing a lot of black people say we're going to step up our game. You know what? I don't like Obama, don't like his policies, don't like anything about him. But if he can do one thing, and that is make my people step up their game, so-called step up their game, then I will say, you know what? That's at least one thing he did. But I've been black for 34 years. And one thing I know is that sometimes there's some people, and that's any community. That's any community, I know. But there's just some people who, no matter what happens, aren't going to change. You got to change for yourself. If you look out your window and you see a drug dealing scumbag out there and you think that he's going to change just because Obama became president, you are smoking the same thing he's trying to sell you. He's not changing. Sometimes we got to do something for ourselves. We can't depend on somebody to do it for us. We got to do it for ourselves. So black people, quit thinking this guy's a messiah, that he's going to wave a magic wand and everybody's going to come up just like you, just like that guy, or just like this girl. You got to do it for yourself sometimes. He's not going to wave a magic wand and the black community is all of a sudden is going to rise up and we're going to lose the 50% dropout rate or the murder rate. It's not going to happen overnight, and he's not going to inspire it. If we don't do it ourselves, it won't happen. Obama is not the answer. He's just another cog in the same machine we've been dealing with for the last 200 years. The only difference between him and somebody like George W. Bush is the melanin count in his skin. Wake up.